today. I hope you're doing well. I'm sitting here watching it snow. I'm like, can't focus today. So, hi, I'm April, and I'm coming to you from snowy Missouri. So, I heard a lot of people across the country are just getting amazing amounts of snow from this system, and it's absolutely insane. And one more is coming up the pike this next weekend. Yay. So, might help if you can see me better. Is that better? Okay, cool. So what's up with everybody? Watched the Golden Globes last night, and you know what? I just realized I don't have like my mini Mombie out there to tell all the nominees and stuff. So I'll have to work on that. But the one big, actually two big, no, three, was Demi Moore won her first Golden Globe, or actually any award in her 45-year career. 2, Shogun took up pretty much everything for television side, and Amelia Perez pretty much took everything for the movie side. So interesting. So what are your impressions? That's going to be our topic today. What's your impressions of the Golden Globes? Okay. So let's go through the chat and say hello to everybody. Hey, John the Beagle Dad. How are you doing, my friend? Sending out hugs your way. I know it's a hard time. I don't know if I won't share too much. If he wants to share, he can. DJ Play Nice. Whee! Yep, absolutely, my friend. So how are you doing? It's good to see you. Charlotte. Night Star the Werewolf. Thank you so very much. No, I'm sorry. You cannot go to work today. It's forbidden. I mean, I'm sitting here at work, so I can't say much, can I? And John saying hi to everybody. Let's go see who's on Instagram. Nobody yet, but that's okay. Hey, guess what? We stream across 7. Oh, shoot. I forgot to start TikTok. I actually got approved for TikTok over the weekend. Can you believe it? I was so shocked, but you know what's funny about that? We might be losing it anyways. So, I knew I was forgetting a platform. Hold on. Dang it. Just love it. And what's sad is you can't run it through StreamYard. You have to run it through TikTok themselves. So, oh, I think I can do it like this. All right. Confirm my age. I'm ancient. Really? Maybe I'll just do like, okay, why won't it let me? Can I type it in? Idiot. Oh my goodness. Okay, forget TikTok today. Maybe I'll do a small show here after a while on TikTok. I know, I'm really shocked because unless they've changed the criteria, I thought it was you had to have 1,000 followers, and I'm nowhere near that. I'm like 45% of the way there. So, but, and I'm really bad about this, but a little bit of self-promotion. Please go out, smash that like button or that heart and share out the stream. I really appreciate it. Vic and Autumn do too. You might see Gorilla Man and Iron Man, Tony Man, sorry, every once in a while. But yeah, we're coming along really well on YouTube. I've been updating Patreon. Are you all enjoying the favorite quotes of the day? I hope so, because I enjoy making them. Like today's is Robin Hood Men in Tights. I have a mole from Prince John. So, you know, and I have the team. We all sit around thinking up movie clips we want to share, you know, want to retweet out with everybody or, you know, repost. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to sit there and think of your favorite movie and then, oh yeah, this line. Oh yeah, this line. And then I don't know if family does this, but ours does. We start just from the beginning to the end, not even watching the movie. We will quote the whole thing all the way through. It's like a game, and we love it. We love it. Yes, Charlotte, howl it out. That's right. Yay. I know. It's so exciting. So I might do a small impromptu show maybe after work today because I have nowhere to go because Gorilla Man has the van. I mean, I need to do some work around here as usual, but you know, that can wait. It's Monday. So let's go check on some good news. I think we need some. it's been a really rough weekend. I had a scare with Daisy. She ate some plastic, and I'm glad that she passed it. But, you know, if you guys know us, we had a kitten named Sparkle. She was our first calico ever. And she had pica. And she decided to eat some fishing. And unfortunately, we lost her. So, but that was, you know, back in 2022. So it was really hard. So, all right. I get most of my good news from either the Today Show or goodnewsnetwork.org. And today we're going through goodnewsnetwork.org. Their amazing quote of the day is, remember that children, marriages, and flower gardens reflect the kind of care they get. That is so true. H. Jackson Brown Jr. I think that's why, I mean, I'm not a perfect mom in any sense, but I think that's why I try so hard to be a good mom, even though I'm, you know, I was raised strict and I have some beliefs the kids don't like. And, but you know, hey, it is what it is, right? All right. I love some of the bridges that they're putting up around the world. And this one, gorgeous Suspension Bridge set for completion in 2025 will make history immediately. Okay. How so? I'm always curious about these things. Like, how's it going to make history? That is an amazing looking bridge. I like that. It's amazing to me how it can hold like the whole structure with just like that. Defying gravity, you know. 2025 will see the completion of some amazing buildings, but few will hold the eye as well as the prestige of the, oh my God, Dangzhong, I hope I said the right, bridge in Taiwan, one of the last projects ever overseen by the legendary Iraqi-British architect, Mr. Hadid. Let's just put it that way. Dubbed the Queen of Curbs, Hadid died in 2016, a year following the completion of the bridge's design plan. It'll be the longest single-span, single-mast, cable-stayed bridge in world history. Look at that. Holy cow. That must be a rendering. Yeah. Wow. It's interesting. I'll give them that. With the aim of reducing congestion along another bridge across the Tamasu River, I hope I said it right, the Danjung Bridge will host dedicated pedestrian cycling roadways with room to expand a light rail network across its 3,000-foot long deck. Fascinating. No, I want real pictures, not renderings. So there's some good news. Taiwan's getting another bridge that it sounds like they desperately need. Taiwan's a pretty condensed country. They've got so many people, you know. Once like a war zone, El Salvador's homicide rate is now freakishly low, and the public celebrates. That's always something to celebrate. You know, I mean, you're not going to have total utopia until everybody is on board, right? So why not start in little steps? And I'm sure they've been working on this for a very long time. Yeah. GNN has reported several times since the end of 2023 about falling violence crime rates across American cities. Yes, it's happening. It's true. But the latest homicide statistics coming out of neighboring El Salvador are truly something to celebrate. And I'm sure some in the immigration debate, which I should add that as a topic, you know, they will use that. I don't care. You know, America has always been the country, the light on the shining hill, you know, anyways. But simply their administration has turned the country from the most murderous in Latin America to the safest across a single 5-year term. So they heard the call for President Trump on immigration, they took action. It's taken them 5 years. It's not an overnight thing, right? With the rate of 1.9 per 100,000 inhabitants and a total homicide count of 119 we wish we could have that in America. During 2024, El Salvador is safer than many major cities in America. 98. See, it even goes back further into President Trump's administration. So their president took power in 2019 and has enjoyed the backing of a friendly legislature and Supreme Court that has granted him powers to combat parliamentary-like street gangs that can control parts of the country. Wow. Since 22, the country has been under a state where the country has been under a state where and I don't understand the wording there. Oh, state of emergency. Sorry, I missed a line. It's Monday. During which time 83,000 arrests were made. And national policing forces took the fight to the gangs. Wow. Constitutional rights were suspended in some cases, and many were charged and imprisoned without due process of law. So they had to bring in the negative part where they try to, do the but at least their crime rate's falling. But, still doesn't. Anyways, that's for the Taboo Topic series. Sometimes that's how you have to fight crime, Hummingbirds live an extreme lifestyle, thriving on all sugar diet that would put us in a coma. Oh, you mean like Buddy the Elf's diet? Will Ferrell talks about having to chug, like they had to do that scene like a couple times. And he had to chug like 2 or 3 of those 2 liters of Coke. I mean, straight sugar Coke. Yikes. That's a beautiful hummingbird. I like the purple. Whew. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Everyone loves to watch hummingbirds. Tiny, brightly colored blurs that dart about, hovering at flowers and punctiously defending their ownership of a feeder. Oh my God. But to the scientists who study them, hummingbirds offer much more than an entertaining spectacle. Their small size and blazing metabolism mean they live life on a knife edge, sometimes needing to shut down their bodies almost completely just to conserve enough energy to survive the night, or to migrate thousands of miles at times across open ocean. So they migrate far. Okay. I didn't know that. Learned something new today. Their nectar-rich diet leads to blood sugar levels that would put a person in a coma, and their zipping and zooming flight sometimes generates G-force high enough to make a fighter pilot black out. The more researchers look, the more surprises lurk within those tiny little bodies, the smallest in the avian world. Fascinating. There you go. See, I was hoping to see where they figured out like how high their blood sugar gets. Let me scroll through this real quick. To fuel their sky-high metabolic rate, hummingbirds suck down about 80% of their body weight in nectar each day. That's the equivalent of 150-pound person drinking nearly 120-ounce Cokes daily. And nectar is often much sweeter than soda. There you go. Wow. Isn't that interesting? The rapid transport and probably other adaptations as well allow hummingbirds to reach blood sugar levels as much as 6 times higher than those seen in human beings. Dang. Scary. Wow. It's interesting how animal and, oh. Indian farmer changes his fortunes, finding 2 diamonds in his field worth $46,000. Good for him. A poor Indian farmer has seen his fortunes change in the blink of an eye after he found 2 diamonds worth about $50,000. So he was just working in the field, found some diamonds. Officials claim that the farmer's diamonds were off color, decreasing the market value. The small one weighed a little less than a carat. Who cares? You know, that's something I don't get. Okay. Like my first diamond that Gorilla Man got me had a little tiny chip of carbon in the middle of the heart. Like it was a heart-shaped diamond panel, and it loosened the setting, and I lost that diamond. I think the dog ate it. But the second one that we got was a little off color, but it was still beautiful. And people buy chocolate and canary yellow diamonds all the time for very high prices. I think I've even seen a pink one. I mean, who cares? If you love it, buy it, right? Wow, aren't those beautiful? You know, you can go down to Arkansas, and there's a vein in a state park that you can actually go looking for diamonds. And there have been people that have, what was the last one valued at? I'd have to go look it up. I'm gonna safely say, like, I think it was in the 10,000s. That's what I'm gonna say, but I can bring that back tomorrow and look it up. Oh yeah. Hey, Gorilla Man, are you on lunch? Hey, Dad Man, how are you? Hey, Mrs. Raid, woohoo! Awesome. Let me see here. Read back through. Good morning, John. Oh yeah, it's a poor baby. Oh, I feel for you, John. It's awful. Yeah. She was a beautiful girl. I love her videos. So. Lunchtime. Okay, no, I'm on my lunch actually. So, yeah, we're all sorry for your loss, John. We really love your videos. Oh yeah. We cremated Sparkle, and Autumn keeps her in her room on her desk. So, good morning, Curtis. How are you today? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I would too. I think I took off that whole week because I just couldn't handle it. It was like, you know, yeah, I know it's not cheap. It's, and you know what? I just looked at it as it was just totally worth it, especially, you know, that was Autumn's baby. Sparkle latched onto Autumn. So it's a shame that our fur babies don't live as long as we do. It's not fair. But she's, you know, they're both, the girls are down the Rainbow Road, and so sorry, I didn't mean to start a big bummer. The week, yeah. So just be, you know, it's just sad. So so the Golden Globes were last night, and I was so happy for Demi Moore. And you know, she that was her first win ever in 45-year career. She started out on she actually was born in Roswell, New Mexico. She was born and raised in New Mexico, and once she turned 18, she moved to California and got a job on, was it General Hospital? Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me tell you the right stuff. Hold, please. Let's see here. She started out, yeah, General Hospital, 1963. That's how long General Hospital's been on. Holy crap. You know, who was it that, is it CBS that is bringing back or starting a new soap opera, and it's like geared to Black audiences. I thought that was interesting. But I mean, you know, there's something there for everybody. So hi, Penny. It's so good to see you, my friend. How are you? Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, I know. She can be an alien sometimes, right? Yeah. She likes to joke about where she grew up. So, but I mean, 45-year career, you've been in St. Elmo's Fire. You've been in G.I. Jane. You know, you've been in a bunch of other shows and movies, and right now she's a co-star in Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. She plays the wife of the guy who owns the oil company, Monty, and it's a really good story. I highly recommend you guys go watch Landman. It's on Paramount Plus. But I mean, just, you know, the movie she won for is pretty interesting. It's called The Substance. It's about this new drug on the market that you take it and it kind of splits you. You know, sometimes you're the older version of yourself, sometimes you're the younger version of yourself, and it's fascinating. So I'm looking forward. It's kind of a horror movie. I'm looking forward to watching it with everybody. But yeah, I was just impressed. The whole cast, except for the young man in Shogun, who's the British citizen, they all won Golden Globes. Jeremy Allen White won for The Bear. Zoe Saldana won last night for Amelia Perez, and that one won Best Picture. Wicked took the Box Office Achievement Award. So lots going on last night. Elton John was cracking me up. He was there, and he's like, okay, I got to tell everybody, they're all blowing my eye problems out of proportion. I'm fine. It's diminished my eyesight just a little bit, but you know, everything's good. I'm so glad that Rihanna's here. And it was Brandy Carlisle next to him. No, or was it? Yeah, I think that's what that was. It was funny because Rihanna's out in the audience cracking up. She's like laughing really hard. So, and Nikki Glazer did a great job. I mean, if you go to award shows and a comedian is hosting, be prepared to be dissed. Okay, people, don't take it personal unless you really have a feud with that person. But she dissed Benny Blanco last night, which is Selena Gomez's fiance. And I thought it was funny. Selena thought it was funny. So, you know, just get over it. We all need a good laugh. If you can't laugh at yourself, then who can you laugh at? Right? So, yeah, Landman is awesome. Like I've said before, I kind of know Billy Bob. I've kind of met him in passing once when I was a kid. He grew up with my cousin in Arkansas. They went to the same high school. So, yeah, I'm so sorry, John. Yeah, I need to start watching that one. I have Apple TV, Apple TV Plus. I need to watch it. Yeah. Yeah, lots of condolences. Yeah. All right. Well, have a good day. I will see you later, Gorilla Man. You're up to episode 8. Okay. I'll have to watch it and tell you what I think about it. We're watching Mayor of Kingstown right now. So we've pretty much gone through almost all the Taylor Sheridan shows except for Yellowstone. I've seen about 3/4 of the whole franchise. And 1923 is coming out next month, the second season of 1923. So I'm like really excited about that. It's going to be good. All right, guys. Well, I got to go back to work. So I'm going to go ahead and start Mombie's Daily Boost. So here we go. We got some news coming out of Planet Comic-Con. Yay. It's Monday. Oh, sorry. January 6th, 2025. You don't like 1883? I like of course, I think Faith Hill and her husband just have really good chemistry. And I like the Bass Reeves Lawman series that came out. So my day's almost over at work, so I'm kind of excited about that, Dad. It's been a very taxing morning. I took some days off and I came back and there was like fires and I'm going, no. So, but I got it done. I get all of my holiday countdown information from calendar.com. There are 14 days to Martin Luther King Jr. Day. There's 39 days to Valentine's Day. There's 70 days to St. Patrick's Day. And there's 104 days to Easter Sunday. Man, years already going fast. All right, here's the breaking news out of Missouri Comic-Con. The King, Jerry Lawyer, is coming to see us. So excited. Ethan Embry also signed on over the weekend. He is one of the Rusties. You'll probably know him from National Lampoon's Biggest Vacation. He's also got some other movies like some 90s, 2000s teenage movies. So you'll know him from that. But just a lot of fun. We will be there on February 15th. So please stop us, say hi. We'll love to take pictures with you. Love to talk to you all. And you can't miss me. I'll have the buns in. So. And if you would like to be a part of the volunteer staff for Missouri Comic-Con, you need to go to vxvevents.com. You get behind the scenes views, you get free t-shirt, you get lunch, you get free celebrity autographs or selfies, and it's a lot of fun. So www.vxvevents.com. All right, the big news out of Planet Comic-Con is the voice talent for Masters of the Universe and She-Ra. They have signed on. Of course, Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard are coming back for a second year. And Ross Marquand was added today. He's known for The Walking Dead. He also does voice work for MCU, X-Men 97, Family Guy, and American Dad, and Robot Chicken. So he will be there signing autographs, taking pictures. We are looking forward to it. We will be there the 22nd of March. So, and I got to go back a second, but purchase your passes and admissions, or admissions and memberships at planetcomiccon.com. That's in Kansas City. And for Missouri Comic-Con, you go to missouricomiccon.com. Tremendacon 2025 is May 30th through June 1st at the Oasis Convention Center in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. You can purchase your passes at tremendacon.com. And the first person to sign on as a guest is Aaron Conaway. And I'm pretty sure Missouri, I'm not announcing anything for them, but I'm pretty sure Missouri Ghostbusters will be there. And I'm hoping Pop Culture Minefield guys will be there. That's where I met Keith last year. So I'm hoping to meet a few more, Keith and his wife. So I'm hoping to meet a few more of them. We will be there. I'm not sure which day yet. I'm probably going to say May 31st. So we'll see. But purchase your passes at tremendacon.com. Extremicon is September 26th through the 28th at the St. Robert Community Center in St. Robert, Missouri. That's in central Missouri. You can purchase your passes at extremicon.com. They haven't announced any celebrities or talent that's coming yet, but last year was really fun. So I'm not sure what day we'll be there. I'm going to say the 27th. I'm thinking about this year doing a better live broadcast, like talking to the vendors and fans, and we might be there on the Saturday, so which is the 27th. All right. The third annual Taboo Topics series will commence on January 15th at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and we're talking politics. I already have one panelist signed up to join us, and I'm hoping for a few more. I know the kids will chime in, and so will Gorilla Man. But come join us. It's going to be a good time. But we're going to be respectful. No personal attacks. I'm going to keep tight reins on it. All right? Cool. So here are the topics that are coming up, and I might add that one I was talking about. Politics, mental health, adulting, money, drugs, age, swear words, gay rights, abortion, weight, fertility, bodily functions, because fart jokes are funny. Gossip, self-deletion, and social media. That all starts every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Mrs. Dan Walkie 55 has a block party coming up on tomorrow. What is today? Tomorrow the 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central. So right after this show, we will go raid the missus to watch her build that really cool creator set right there. So join us on her YouTube and her Twitch channel. I just love it when you try to enter your password and it tells you, nope, you're wrong. There. Mrs. is also doing anime in the afternoons, and it looks like she's starting on Wednesday the 8th with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that starts at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. April, do you StreamYards? Hey, Curtis, DM me, and Mrs., if you need help with Cosme, let me know. I'm willing to help anybody. But yeah, I do use Stream Elements. I really it's free. Let's put it that way first. And there are opportunities for you to earn income. I haven't gotten that far yet because I don't know how to do that part of it. I'm working on it. But you know, like you could be scrolling through my chat. I've got all your guys' channels, YouTube channels, my own social media, which by the way, we just joined Lemon 8. So I've got that out there. We've got a throne. But yeah, I'll be willing to help you. So just let me know. I'm free this afternoon. I don't know what your schedule is. I'm free pretty much any afternoon. Just let me know if I'm not Instacarting. But Mrs. is doing anime in the afternoons on Wednesdays, beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. And there is the schedule. She's going to do it the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th, and February 5th. You can catch that on her YouTube and Twitch channels. And she's looking forward to Insomniac Theater, where she's just going to pick a random movie and y'all watch it together. Saturdays beginning at 2 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Central on her YouTube and her Twitch. She's probably, I think she's going to use Cosme. So, but don't quote me on that. Mrs. Damon Walking, who rated my channel this morning, has her own morning show called Morning Musings. It's your daily dose of birthday celebrations, memes, motivation, puzzles, recipes from around the world, and a big dose of positivity, which we all need every day. You can catch that Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Yep, she says, I'm going to use Cosme. I like it. I've been trying other ones, and they're just, Discord is supposed to be able to do live, watch parties. I like Cosme better. So Connie Cleary has 2 channels. She has very adorable pet videos. She just put out a new one about her guinea pig. So check her out, Fluff Chick Productions, and her own personal Connie Cleary. Oh yes, I missed that. I meant to get that clip, and I'll have to go back and watch her show this morning to grab that. Yes, you guys have an anniversary coming up. Congratulations, you guys. Exciting. So check out Connie Cleary's content. Her birdies are so cute. I do have a new video out there of Cadet Daisy May sleeping on my leg. And she's smiling. So check that out. She's funny. All right, programming notes. Mombie is taking a break from Sci-Fi Mombie Studios from December 25th to January 17th. SNL returns on the 18th. So we will be back then with the Muppet Show and then Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary season. So come join us then. I'm on the verge of burnout and I don't want to do that. So, you got to take a break every once in a while, got to walk away from it. I don't mind doing the Galactic Cafe because it's not a lot of prep like the other shows are. And last but certainly not least, if you have any questions, concerns, ideas, topics you think would be a good fit, a book you want us to read, because we're thinking about starting a book club. The kids have ideas that they want to try soon for their shows and mine. I know I went full steam ahead and it's kind of paid off. I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah, it takes its toll. But if you just want to say hi, that's cool. Questions at sci-fi-mombie.com is our email. Let us know. We just like talking to you. We don't care. But for those of you who are in my inner circle, you can DM me on Instagram or Twix. All right, party people, I got to go back to work. I got to finish my day. But thank you all so very much for being here. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend Shogun on Hulu FX. I also highly recommend any of the Taylor Sheridan shows. He just takes real life issues and makes a show out of it. And it works. So, all right, everybody. Yes, thank you all so much for being here. And go through the chat and say thank you to everybody. John the Beagle Dad, DJ Play Nice, Charlotte Nightstar the Werewolf. Connie Cleary, Mrs. Dabman Walking 55. Thank you for the raid. We'll raid you back tomorrow. Gorilla Man. Dadman Walking 55. Curtis Selby. Penny is here. Yes, you have a good day too, Penny. I saw your last post. Don't work too hard, Gorilla Man. Who was on Instagram? Nelly Connection, Gent, Ali, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to botch your username, but thank you all so much for being here. We are now streaming across practically 7 platforms. I got my LinkedIn back. So we're excited about that. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay warm. It's snowing here again. I'm actually looking at it outside. Figures. And then we're supposed to get another one by the weekend. So joy. All right. Later, party people. It all. We'll go to pre-recorded. And we'll have a live chat feature Sunday nights beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. This gives us more time to have our guest on and have a little bit more discussion, a little bit more script. So come join us for the weekly show. I host a show Monday to Friday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, called the Galactic Cafe. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Bring a beverage of your choice, preferably in an Orville mug. And let's talk mostly about sci-fi. I host a show 3 times a week called Sci-Fi Mombie Studios. It's watch parties. And on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, we do Futurama Mondays. And beginning October 28th, we're actually going to be watching the new season of American Dad. So come join us. On Saturday nights in the studio, we watch The Muppet Show, and we're currently in season 3. So that will start at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. And also Saturday nights, we watch the 50th anniversary season of Saturday Night Live. That begins at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. And in February, we will be watching the anniversary special watch party. Co-host Vic, aka Victoria Matrix, has his own show either on Friday or Saturday nights. beginning at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, called In Drag. It mostly deals with LGBTQIA plus issues and other things that Vic's not allowed to talk about on the Sci-Fi Mombie show. And as Vic says, be kind, be respectful, and be so in drag. Sci-Fi Mombie has new shows joining the studios all the time. This is the newest one. Sci-Fi Mombie didn't burn it. It's my cooking show. I show easy recipes, mocktails, anything, everything. But check our social media and other posts for show info and times. Warning, Sci-Fi Mombie Studios and all of our shows, we do not reach out through DMs or Facebook Messenger soliciting money from any of you. So please do not engage these scammers or give them any money. We have 4 legitimate ways you can donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. We have a Ko-Fi account, ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie, so buy us a cup of coffee. We have a PayPal, scan that QR code right there, or search by mombie8@gmail.com. We also have Throne, throne.com/sci-fi mombie. Throne is nice. We ask for things and then you crowdsource or you buy them for us, and then Throne does all the shipping, so we never receive your information. It's totally private. Then we have Patreon memberships, and they're $3 a month. You get content you won't see anywhere else. It's the dry run for when our YouTube goes monetized. That's patreon.com/user_lowercase u =849723553.